listen to my daddy's podcast right now. Is it best show in the world?
And this is the Cards Face Up podcast. I am your host, Mr. Ty Hill, a.k.a. We back, bitches, on some real conversation today, you feel me? So I missed y'all, you feel me? We've been doing so many, having so many celebrities come through that we ain't had a chance to actually have some real dope-ass conversations. And today I got a beautiful guest host, you feel me? Her name is KEYKI B. What up, baby?
Hey guys, it's your girl KEYKI B. How y'all doing?
Look, we appreciate you for stopping through. She's also a content creator, everybody. So you're gonna be on the lookout for her show real soon. But we're gonna let her wrap that at the end anyway and make sure she shout that out. Look, KEYKI B, how you going? I mean, we in the middle of COVID, back outside, not back outside. The world confused this shit. Vaccine, no vaccine. How are you living? How's your mental?
It's hard. I'm just trying to live at this point. Like, you know, I've been having a conversation about the whole vaccine thing. Now they're saying in New York, because I live in New York, that, you know, you can't go into restaurants and stuff like that unless you're vaccinated, unless you have the card. Mm-hmm. But guess what? Everybody has a fake card now.
I was about to say, y'all in
that's
New
a whole
York.
Nother business.
Man, look, everybody got. It's crazy that I totally understand the vaccine and what they pushing, and I still look at it as, you know, you get what the fuck you want to get. If you want to get the vaccine, get it. If you don't want to get the vaccine, get it. Who am I to judge? Who am I to tell you to do it or not to do it? I'm not that person. But what I will say is, wear a motherfucking mask. That's my only goddamn problem. Shit.
I agree.
Right? If you wear the mask, I don't really give a fuck. My problem is the people don't want the vaccine or the mask. Like, oh, you just want your mouth open around me. Like that.
Exactly. So it's really, it's kind of hard because now we're going to have a bunch of people that's not vaccinated for real, in real life, getting these fake cards. You know, we're going to go in and out the stores, the restaurants, whatever. But it still defeats the purpose because you could still catch COVID regardless if you have the vaccine or not.
Yeah. Supposed to just help you from not dying from it. But again, I wanted to have someone on. I wanted to have I was trying to get somebody from the CDC on, and I'm still waiting for that. Oh, I would love to have that conversation with them. And again, all this shit is just opinion. Again, I'm not telling you to go get nothing. I'm not telling you to don't go get nothing. Do whatever the fuck works for you, except for the mask part. Do that shit for me and everybody else, because I believe the motherfucker helps a little bit, you know, and all the it don't work shit bullshit. Man, look, put a fucking mask on.
Everybody's dying to be outside. It's summertime. Everybody going to party. We've been inside. Everybody's trying to mask off and have a good time, but it's consequences behind that right now.
Man, it's what we was locked down for 2 years? What was it? 18 months? How many months we was locked down?
It's been a while. And I caught COVID in the very beginning. I had COVID in the very beginning when we didn't know what was going to happen. So
see, and that's what we think. That's what we think. We had all of us was sick. Nobody knew what the fuck it was.
Exactly.
The doctors didn't call it COVID. Then COVID, I think, hit the next January, and I think we was sick like December, November or something. So, man, look, that's it. I just wanted to check on your health, your mental, because this shit is stressful and draining.
It is.
We got to talk about cancel culture. I want to bring that shit up because it's so fucking important to me. DaBaby, is this the fucking end of DaBaby? You feel me? People reporting that he did a homophobic rant on stage at the Rolling Loud performance.
He did.
You feel me? And according to the masses, you know, he's been being dropped off of every damn thing possible. And I want to play the rant first of all for our listeners, because it's important they hear it so they can understand exactly what's going on and we get to do it. So let's go through what they consider his homophobic rant.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the up. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the up. Fellas, lights up. Fellas, if you ain't sucking niggas dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone light in the up. Let's be real about this shit.
Okay.
Keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas, yeah, DaBaby said, yeah, keep it fucking real. Put your cell phone lights in the air if you ain't stuck no dick in the parking lot.
I'm sorry, he sounds crazy.
So
he has a right to however he feels, but it's sticky when you start talking about that community, man. It really can get sticky. I'm sorry. It's the reality of it.
Being a part of the hip hop community, I've seen, you know, we've seen these shows. That's my whole thing with it. We've seen these shows. Throw your hands up if you got $5 in your pocket.
Right.
Did that make the nigga feel bad that only had $3 in his pocket? Probably.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know,
okay.
But all I'm saying is that we have seen this type of shit, right? You know, these type of things. So, ladies, put your hands in the ass. You got a big ass. For the bitches that ain't got no ass, I'm sure they was sitting there
right.
with the uncomfortable,
right.
the uncomfortable face, like, oh, right. It's not a flat ass party, huh? It wasn't your party, but
hey,
it's crazy because, like you said, that community, the LGBTQ community. Shout out to y'all because that is the first fucking time. I wrote it down. If you're looking at the video, make sure you subscribe to the page. I wrote that shit down so I could get y'all letters right this time because I never get y'all letters right. It's a lot of fucking letters. But
it is.
I got that shit right this time because I'm looking at the LGBTQ community. Shout out
Don't
to
forget
y'all.
That Q.
But like, what's this shit with the baby? Like, all right, so now they canceling them on everything. You know, you got Elton John. Questlove said something. It's funny because you rarely hear from Elton John. That shit's bigger than Madonna done fucked a few niggas. So when Madonna say some shit, it's like, look, Madonna, you done
really
fucked a few niggas.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
like you had to cook out Madonna. Like you chill. But when Elton John fucking speaks up, we don't hear from this nigga too often.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that was crazy, you feel me? And it was just crazy, but I understand how he can make people feel. You know, the AIDS thing is a very, very, very sensitive
It's
subject.
a very sensitive topic. I do feel like, you know, he crossed the line with saying certain things. He has all rights to say, like you said, you're in the audience and they're like, oh, girls with your real hair, real butt, whatever, you know, put your hands up. That's normal. But I do see, it's just like comedians nowadays. If they say the wrong thing on stage nowadays, it goes crazy. People are offended, and it's like, it's comedy. When did we get to a level where we can't even do basic comedy and have a good laugh?
Exactly.
You understand? So it's the same thing with offending their community. It's like, it's a very touchy thing. You and I might look at it like, ain't nothing, man, whatever. Like, he getting the crowd riled up. Mm-hmm. But for them, it's like, nah, you don't do it that way.
Yeah, they ain't trying to hit none of that shit. But then I'm gonna tell you, right? Like I said, I stand firmly by what I believe. You feel me? You believe in the same thing. It's just right. It was offensive. You feel me? And I can see how people take it offensive, being offended by it. You feel me? But again, a lot of people was offended. The bitch with no ass is offended. The girl with no titties offended.
Exactly.
I've been a nigga in the club with $4 in my pocket, and you keep talking this $5. If you got a,
I don't want to
hear
me.
You know, I've been that nigga. I've been offended, but I wasn't that sensitive on that topic. Maybe because it wasn't as serious of a topic. What I will say about the situation is, the baby, I was fucking with it. I got what you was coming from. I got that it was just a sensitive moment. You said some shit out of just trying to rile your crowd up, and I understand.
Right,
you feel me? He spoke big about having one of the a gay guy in the front with a crop top that was rocking with him the whole night. Cool. That don't mean the rest of the people of that community wasn't offended. But not funny, I'm sorry, I apologize, y'all. The part that where baby fucked up for me is your apology, my nigga. I wish you would have just shut the fuck up and ain't. It was like, yo, just shut the fuck up, nigga. You shouldn't have said shit. Like, let this shit die off. It would have died off. You know how much shit happened on stage? Janet popped the titty out on stage. Like, come on now. This shit happens on stage. It's okay. But this nigga, I gotta let y'all hear the fucking apology. And this way I think you went wrong, baby. I gotta.
All the lights went up, gay or straight. You wanna know why? Because even my gay fans don't got an AIDS, stupid. They don't got AIDS. My gay fans, they take care of themselves. They ain't going fat. They ain't no nasty gay. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no junkies. You know what I'm saying? On the street. And here you talking about. And I said, you ain't such rolling loud parking lot. Put your cell phone light up. You know what my gay fans did? Put them light up. Because my gay fans, they ain't going for that. They got class. They ain't sucking no parking lot. You got to get a room, good one, 5-star.
Oh my God. He was just hot.
Goddamn. Yeah, you got to wait till they go to the crib.
That nigga was preaching like shit.
Just doing anything. Yeah, if they a fan of me, they got them. They on.
What I'm gonna say is though, you can't.
You can't make it up.
You can't make a real nigga apologize against his will.
It's just impossible.
This was some apologizing against my will shit, and I was just trying to, what is it? Fix the narrative and shit. But my nigga, now you just sound crazy.
He should have made his PR write him a good little letter and have them read it out, and that's it. Like, he was not the one.
I would have made my PR read that shit. I wouldn't even fucking did it, because at the end of the day, now you're talking about, none of your gay fans don't have AIDS because they not no dirty.
You sound crazy. AIDS, you don't know what these people got. Okay.
You don't know where the AIDS derived from. Where did it come from? People got AIDS because they was born with it. Some people blood transfusions.
Continuously linking that community with AIDS. I think that's what really triggers them to really, feel some type of way about it.
You gave them the fire, DaBaby. I gotta say, I agree. Yeah, I agree. That was the fire by linking them. I didn't even really put that together, but by keep linking that to the community,
right? They don't, they don't like that. And in reality, it's not, it's almost like pointing the finger, like, because of you guys, this, you know what I mean? So they don't already like people linking that together. It was offensive to them, so I just feel like he should have did a better apology and try another way of riling up his crowd next time, because he's gonna lose a lot of fans behind this. I do feel that way.
Anytime you got that nigga Chris Brown saying, just get on stage, do your show,
and shut up, like, hello. Okay, you already know. He trying to warn him.
I've been through this, my nigga.
Exactly.
Don't talk about it on
He's
stage.
warning
just shut the fuck up. But that was some real shit, DaBaby. I ain't gonna stick on that. Look, this year we lost, KEYKI, a whole lot of couples. A lot of relationships split. You got him and Kanye. You got Mello and Lala. You feel me? Erica Mena and Safari.
Oh God, that's a joke. But yeah.
I had to laugh at that one. But they got two babies, right? You got Nelly and Chantel Jackson. They broke up. Quavo and Saweetie broke up.
Yeah,
another one.
Who?
Fucking Blair Underwood and Desiree after 27 years.
Wow, that's a long time. That's a long
27
time.
And that's what I want to talk about, right? 27 is a long fucking time. When in relationships, what are the signs that it's over? What's some of the signs that you noted that?
From my experience of being with someone for 12 years and having 2 kids and being engaged and walking away from that, I want to say when the bad starts outweighing the good, it's time for you to go. That's the major thing. Like, if both people are not fighting for you guys to stay in the situation, and it's just so much more bad stuff happening, you're trying to see, like, all right, am I going to stay here because I love him or for the kids or whatever? And the bad just really start piling up, and the good is down here and the bad is up here. That's when it's like, it's time to go. In my opinion, because my mental health and my happiness also means a lot to me as well.
Well, that's what I wanted to know for, because many people contribute their breakups or bad breakups to the fact that number one reason is I stayed too long. When I knew that shit was over, I stayed. I'm holding on to some shit. You feel me? It's like the picture with the person hanging over the edge. You feel me? You holding that rope. But you really just fucking your own self up, and a lot of people contribute that shit to it. I think one of the biggest things that I've realized in my life is, or just watching people, just being around my own relationships, watching other people, you feel me? It's over when you're more focused on the winning aspect of every argument versus actually hearing what the argument is.
What the person is saying, right?
Yeah, like that's a big sign to me, and gotta pay attention deeper than just wanting to respond. And once you're at that point of I just want to respond, oh man, shit gets ugly. It's
ugly. It's really hard. Long-term relationships is really, really hard, because I feel like in the beginning, the beginning is always the best. You know what I mean? You're in love. Everybody's trying to stay consistent. If I was giving her flowers, I'm going to continue. If I was cooking for him, I'm going to continue. But then when the consistency starts to dwell down and things start happening and you're trying to come back from each situation and you're not really giving yourself time to communicate and heal from everything, it's like, because with me, every time something bad would go on in my relationship and I'm like, all right, we're going to try to make it work, I try to hurry up and get it back to what it was before instead of really dealing with what was going on at that time, like really healing from the situation and, you know, really trying to make it work. It's like, especially when kids are involved, it gets even more stickier when kids are involved because you're like thinking to yourself, all right, I got to make this work. I want my family, you know, I don't want my kids not to have their dad in the home and stuff like that. So you disregard the disrespect or whatever is happening that you don't like because you're trying to make something work that has no business working. Like it's not going to work.
That's real shit. A lot of kids play a big part. Like you said, because you feel like you letting down motherfuckers. You feel me? I was talking to a homegirl yesterday and she was talking about her marriage. You know, they had the most beautiful, I don't even know if beautiful is a word, but they had that motherfucker type of wedding.
Right.
It was the beautifulest wedding I ever seen in my motherfucking life. But like it was beautiful. Like, yo,
right.
and she like, I feel like a letdown. Like she like that shit was basically a family reunion now because now we're not together and you know we're going through this. And I'm like, yeah, those are things that keep motherfuckers together because you're trying just to keep up the front of I don't want to look bad out here in these streets.
Exactly.
So let's just stay together.
That plays a big part in it too, right now too. Social media.
I don't want no other nigga playing with my kids and shit. That's the crazy part. But with relationships, like you said, it's so much work because a lot of people forget to learn to relove. And I think all relationships, when you're talking long term, them shits come with trials. Like for instance, I got in my relationship at 27 years old. Here we are a decade later almost, you know, and I ain't the same nigga you met at 27.
Nope.
So in order for you to stay with me, you would have had to relove me. You would have had to learn to relove me. Because it's impossible for you to love this nigga or love me the way that you love me at 27 because I require different shit now. You feel me? I might like you to lick the left ball when I was younger. You feel me? Now it's the right ball.
The right one now.
Never know. It's the right one now. You feel me? Ray Charles fucking voice or
no, you
one
can't.
Of them.
You grow. That's just what it is. But I do feel like I am seeing in these relationships that I feel like they're not working hard enough to stay together. I feel like it's so much easier now. Like everybody's just walking away. Like, all right, well, I'm done. I'm out of here. But there's still love there. There's still stuff there. But nobody to me is going harder to fight for it. You know what I mean? Everybody's just throwing in the towel so quickly because it's like, well, it's a dime a dozen out here. On to the next one. But nobody's really working to like stay together anymore.
I think because niggas have learned. And not just when I say niggas, I don't mean just the male aspect of it, female, male, all of y'all niggas, whatever. My Caucasian friends, y'all all niggas. We all niggas. LGBTQ. Damn.
Right.
you made me fuck up the letters
already.
LGBTQ community, they niggas too today. But like I think people done seen like grandma staying in a relationship that she really wasn't happy, and now she's fucking 80, 90, and she's you know, and she's sitting there like, fuck, I wasted my life. And a lot of people feel like that, so I ain't gonna lie, I be on my motherfucking what's the name shit. She's a runner. What? He's a runner. He's a track star. Every argument, I be about to get the fuck out of there. Give me my motherfucking cereal and my Jordans. I'm getting the fuck out of it.
It's easy, right? In the moment.
It's easier to run. But I got a question for you, right? In relationships, and I think this is really one thing that we fail at in relationships. I think we fail to continue to love ourselves. Do you take any time in your relationship? When's the last time you had a KEYKI day or KEYKI week? Just you, or 3 of your homegirls, 2 of your homegirls.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
So, exactly. So now you're taking so much frustration out on that nigga because you're really frustrated with your motherfucking self. And I've noticed that. I've noticed it. Like I haven't took no self-care days out for me. And I don't mean just a day to go get your nails done or some shit. Yo, you need some time for yourself. Because keep in mind, we expecting a motherfucker to learn us and the new us or the growth of us, but have we learned our motherfucking self?
You're right. And like you said, we change over time.
Yeah, and so you got to relearn your motherfucking self. So I was just tripping off all these relationships that has been failing. I mean, that's just part of life. But I think many times I agree wholeheartedly with you. We don't fight hard enough. For whatever reason.
I really feel like sometimes we don't fight hard enough. It's more easy to say, all right, I'm done with that person. and keep it moving. And then you're right. Sometimes you need to be done with the person as well. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, and communication is a big thing. And I still feel like we haven't gotten that part all the way down pat even in relationships. So
you hit that one. Well, shit, since we talking about communication. You sitting out there, you know, you got your what are those tops called? Crop top?
Yeah, a little tank top going on.
All right. Tank top. Yeah, tank tops with no sleeves. Whatever the fuck it is. Make sure y'all get the video so y'all can see KEYKI. Anyway, you feel me? You got your body and your body is looking the way that you want it to look, but your man might not like that. How important is it to have your man approval with how you dress, how you get your hair done? You know, you got the braids in. He wants you to have, you got the shit to go up. He wants you to have straight back. You feel me? Like
that's so funny that you say that because, okay, so in my situation, the person that I deal with, he don't like straight backs. And the other day I did have him in. He ain't like them shits. He don't like when I do ponytails. And I love my ponytails. So, and some outfits require a ponytail. So it is important to me.
You've never had an outfit
you've
never had an outfit that require a fucking ponytail. That's a ponytail outfit right here.
If you're wearing some type of turtleneck, something, it's always good to have like a little high bun or high ponytail or something like that. Like it's certain outfits that require ponytail.
Ponytails just remind me of pulling a scrunchie off your wrist and you going to fight. Like when I used to call my homegirls to beat a bitch up and shit, that was a ponytail era. Like, you know,
that era is done though. Look how nice these ponytails be looking, them long ponytails and them buns and stuff. It's a total different situation now, but it is important to me. I want to look good for my man. I want to look how he would ideally, you know, want me to look, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, I don't want that control inside either. Like, you know what I mean? I want to be able to wear my nice things. This is how you met me, you know? So let's not act like you don't like this now because I'm your girl. Am I going to be out there with my poom poom shorts on or whatever? No, like I'm with my man. I don't have to do all of that. You know what I mean? But realistically, yeah, you want to look how your man wants you to look. Because you want to be appealing to your man.
I be tripping because, right, like, so, for instance, my lady and shit, right? She had something on, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really like that, you feel me? Well, this, you know, I'm dressing for me. Who the fuck you wearing? If I don't like it, who the fuck you wearing it for? For me.
So hold on.
You get dressed for yourself.
You didn't like how it looked on her, or you didn't like it because it was too revealing?
I didn't like how it looked on her. See, I'm confident in myself, so I don't give a fuck. You could probably you can show nipples. I don't really give a fuck about certain, as long as it looks good.
Right.
You feel me? And it has to be exactly. So I just didn't like how it is. And then we also got to learn to compliment our bodies. You know, whatever
it's the way y'all men say things sometimes. Because if you come to me and you say, I don't like how that looks, take that off. Like in that kind of tone, it's like, no, like I don't want to take it off. You just
wearing this shit to spite. Now you got your ponytail in there with straight backs. Fuck, you got a ponytail and straight back.
But if you say to me, babe, you know what? I like when you had on that other shirt with that better, or I think the shirt over there might look better with that. It's the way you say it. You know what I mean? Then you're like, really? Okay, let me go change it. Like, you know, you want to change it. Okay, maybe, you know, babe, like it this way. Or he liked this shirt better. Maybe it looked better that one. But it's like, if y'all be like, oh yeah, take that off. I don't like how that look. That looks stupid. That look dumb. Like, no, I'm going to wear it. I'm going to look stupid and dumb today.
It's the stupid and dumb day. I be tripping because like I said, you know, her response was on some shit like, you know, okay, you know, I like it, I wear it for me. Or even if I be like, yo, get your head done like this, that, and that. You know, I'm doing this for me. No, you're not. Y'all, what kills me is y'all posting this shit on social media. You are not getting dressed for yourself, ladies. That shit is all. I want that whole bullshit narrative to stop. I'm doing this. We do this shit for us. We ain't trying to prove to nobody. We ain't trying to impress. Yes, the fuck you are. Everything you have in your closet, except for that fucking bonnet that we keep telling y'all not to wear out the house, is done because you motherfucking want to impress somebody. I'm cool. Get you some likes, baby. The more likes, the better I look. You feel me? Because when you got a nigga like me with 3 likes and my bitch got 500 likes, shit, I got 503 likes when I'm thinking about it. So, you know,
like, them likes.
Real shit. Let's bring the likes together. You feel me? But it should just be funny because the shit that y'all be saying. It was like, yo, you trying to impress somebody. You want somebody to think it's good, but I should be the only opinion that fucking matters in my head.
I mean, you're absolutely right. My man's opinion does mean a lot to me. I want to know that he still finds me attractive, that he likes what I have on, or whatever the case might be. Or if he sees something outside and he's like, babe, I think this would look nice on you. You know, I bought it for you and whatever. Like, I like those things. I even like when my man dressed me and put me together. Why not? You know what I mean?
Real shit. That's how I suppose. Ladies, take some tips. You gotta let the nigga put you together. You got to put you together. Unless you got a country nigga, he gonna have you out that bitch of
no.
K Swiss. But you know, do what you gotta do. So look, I was looking at one of the fans, one of my listeners. I'm sorry, y'all. I do not call y'all fans. Y'all are family. You feel me? One of my family listeners, you know, sent me this video of this nigga proposing. And he's in the middle of the mall. He's proposing to the ladies down on bended knee. In my head, the video ain't having no sound. So don't send me no more videos with no sound because I like
so
to hear
you don't
sound.
know what's
but
going
anyway,
on.
Yeah,
right.
But he's proposing, you know, so in my head, all I hear is bended knee from Boys to Men playing. So I made it even more sweet. So he down on bended knee and she shakes her head and then runs off. And he sat down on bended knee. Is the relationship over?
Yikes. That's a hard one because it doesn't have to be over if she just wasn't ready. Now, a lot of people would say, you know what, I would have said yes within that moment so it doesn't make him look bad. And then after that, I'll tell him, well, you know what, we're not ready. But to me, either way, it's like, you know, maybe she's not ready for marriage, or maybe she know he's not ready for it. You know what I mean?
You cannot take no fucking say yes just in front of people and then tell me when we get in a room I'm all happy and shit. I'm all happy and shit. Just think about that man's ego. Think about the ego as in his dick, right? Just think about it. If his shit was like this when he walked in the room, as soon as you go in the room and be like, look, I just said yes for them, that shit gonna drop like this.
I mean, which one is worse?
Run off.
Me telling you no right there, or, you know, me trying to slowly tell you behind closed doors, we might not be ready for this.
Both of them are bad, but if fucking tell me the truth there. Let me be outside.
No, I get it.
At least right there, I could go find me another bitch because somebody in here feel bad for me. Bad enough to give me some ass tonight. So I'm going to find one of these little chicks in here that feel bad watching you just now break my heart.
No, well, the problem is, how is it that he's already on marriage level and love you for, you know, that much that he's willing to propose, but you're not at the same, you know, there's a lack of something going on there. Definitely. That he felt like he could propose to this woman and for her to feel like, this is not really what I want to do. They obviously wasn't on the same page since jump. You know what I mean? Like, the relationship is over.
That's just definitely, you still got me stuck at the take the yes and tell him some other shit after. To me, I think the relationship over. I'm gonna tell you two reasons why, right? All right, the first reason is you ain't never getting me to propose. If we stay together, I'm never fucking proposing again, ever.
I agree.
And then I don't believe in women proposing, so we never getting married because I'm gonna turn you to shit down. And I'm so petty, I want you to propose just so I can say fucking no.
Oh my gosh.
So it's over for us. I mean, but like you said, it's already a miscommunication because why am I on that level?
And you're not.
We should both at least be close. It
right.
Shouldn't be. You shouldn't be able to. It should be a maybe or something. Maybe is no. Fuck that.
And in most relationships, the female already know. Like, if I meet a guy, I already know. I see the potential in him. He could potentially be my husband, the father of my children. We see this from jump. I don't know how long they were together, but clearly they was together long enough for him to feel like he could propose to her.
Y'all see that from the jump? Y'all see that from the jump?
I could see that from the jump. I can't speak for everybody else. If I'm dealing with somebody, the first couple of months, I'll know, like, all right, you know, at least the first 6 months to a year, I know, all right, this might be somebody I can marry. This might be someone, you know, I can love or whatever for a long time and have children with. I can see that. For sure. When my ex
women mind
went to, let me tell you, we went out on a date. We went out to eat or whatever. Quick story. And he went to Baskin Robbins. So he leaves out the car and I'm like, he never even asked me what kind of ice cream I want. Like, if he come in here with some shit I don't like, it's going to be a problem. You know what I mean? So he goes in there, he gets the ice cream, he comes in the car. So I'm looking at him like, I'm like, babe, but you didn't ask me what kind of ice cream I like, you know? he's like, yeah, come on, strawberry cheesecake. I was like, well, goddamn, I never told this man that I like strawberry cheesecake ice cream, but he knew. And in my head, I was like, I am gonna marry this man. He knows me. I really like when a guy take the time out to know somebody.
To actually know.
Right. My favorite color, lipstick, nail polish, like little things like that. So with that being said, I was just like, yeah, he's gonna be my husband. Okay, we can't close, but
that was a good ass story though, because I mean I see to a point. I think y'all always thinking about it. I was laughing with a friend the other day, and she was like, "What the fuck is wrong with us?" I said, "What? What the fuck we fall in love so quick for?" Like, yeah,
it sucks.
You feel me? We fall in love and shit. But I'm like I said, I'm a runner, I'm a track star. You feel me? I'm a falling lover and a falling out lover at the same fucking time. Like, I could love you Monday and hate you Tuesday. Like, this shit is ridiculous. And I probably hate you more than I could ever love you when I get to the hate part. So that shit gets ridiculous with me.
I can agree with you too. When I'm out, I'm out.
Yeah, man, shit.
It's hard to get me back.
What happened? She on fire there. I ain't got enough piss. I ain't even got pee today. You know,
I don't normally go back. I don't normally go back to anything that I dealt with before, you know. So when I'm done, I'm done.
Real shit. I'm with you. So look, that's our show for today, Kiki. I appreciate you like fuck for stopping through, fucking with the kid. You feel me? Cards face up. Make sure y'all all subscribe. I want y'all to, Kiki B, I want you to give the fans a chance, our listeners. I apologize again. I'm fucking apologizing for too much. Y'all see what that shit did to DaBaby. I ain't apologizing. Yeah, I'm fucking up. You feel me? All my LGBTQ community, I done called y'all a different letter today. I apologize. I love y'all all.
Listen, it takes
please
time.
Continue. Please continue to keep listening, subscribing. We're on everywhere, every platform. You can listen to the audio. You can watch the video. You can see the outfits that Kiki got on that her man liked, the ones that he don't like. Make sure that you get on there. You feel me? If she got a black eye one day, you know he done fucking was mad about her having, what she say, the pom pom shorts on. That's what was wrong. You feel me? But hey, Kiki, tell them where they can reach you at and see you at and follow you at and all of those good ass things.
So you can follow me on Instagram _KEYKIB _Kiki B. Follow me. I have my own podcast as well that I'm revamping called Who's That Girls Podcast. Every Monday we do Messy Mondays on my Instagram story. So you can check that out. I'm back on YouTube. Same thing. Who's That Girl Podcast. So check me out. I'm there.
True. I gotta make one more apology. We do not support abuse to the women.
Oh no, for sure not.
I made that joke. It's a lot of fun. The cancel community. I don't want y'all to cancel my shit before this shit gets jumping. But anyway, man, salute. We appreciate y'all listeners. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay COVID free. Stay masked up, spaced up, whatever the fuck it is you could do. Protect you and your own. Peace.
Bye, guys.